He's wearing the black trunks with gold trim and weighs 154 pounds even as a professional. He's 27-1, 20 by KO. He currently holds the junior middleweight title under the USBA. From Fort Worth, Texas, the former undisputed welterweight champion of the world, the Lone Star Cobra, Donald Curry. And in the blue corner, wearing the gold trunks with black and green trim, weighing in this morning at 153 3/4 pounds, he is undefeated as a professional, 31 in a row, 28 by knockout. He's held a world title longer than any active champion today. This is his 6th defense. Ladies and gentlemen, the junior middleweight champion of the world, Mike the Body Snatcher McCALLUM.
Donald, I gave both of you instruction in the dressing room. I want to caution you again, obey my commands at all times. If there's no question, shake hands, good luck. Let's go.
The word from the McCALLUM camp is that they want to try to jump on Curry because they're not sure Curry can stand the pressure, but that would be out of character for McCALLUM to do. Let's see how that works out.
Hunnigan, of course, brawled Donald Curry, Ray, and it was always said that that's the kind of guy that really bothers Donald Curry. McCALLUM is not, as Larry Merchant said, that kind of guy.
Well, I disagree. I think sometimes a boxer can bother Donald Curry. You got to break his rhythm. Donald Curry is a technician. Good hands. He waits. He sets his man up. Again, and against Milt McCrory, who was moving, Donald threw a picture-perfect left hook. I think here with Mike McCALLUM, he has to be careful, has to be cautious at all times.
That was the bad short right hand by Curry, and again, we mentioned earlier in Ray's tip of the night that McCALLUM, perhaps even more than Curry, drops his left hand. Let's watch for it.
I think a punch that probably would work against Mike McCALLUM is the left hook of Donald Curry. It's a short and very powerful punch. And I think Mike McCALLUM has to be very careful about dropping that right hand.
George Benton, who is the trainer of Mike McCALLUM, said his man is an excellent defensive fighter. There was a good left hand by Curry.
Give him up, give him up.
Donald Curry seems to be quite relaxed here, very, very comfortable. There was talk that he had problems making weight, but at the present time, there's no indication of that. We need to see more jabs by Mike McCALLUM. And what I mean more jabs, I mean up and down.
Give him up, give him up.
And McCALLUM draws a warning from Richard Steele to keep his punches up. He is a body puncher, ergo the name the Body Snatcher. He really hammered Julian Jackson to the body before putting him away in the second round. Short left hand by McCALLUM.
Fighters are still a little cold here. They're not as fluent as they would want to be. Again, you see what happens here. Both fighters again start to lead with the heads. And to prevent those headbutts, when you move down, you move left and right. You move the head to side to side.
And Curry has not done that in his last 3 fights. Again, a warning from Richard Steele.
That was a feel-out round. I felt that Curry was trying to throw the bigger stuff.
Stay right on. Now look, you feel the pressure there. He feels that pressure. You understand? Now keep that pressure right on him. Then he can't get off as quick because you got him moving, right? Now look.
There you saw McCallum going to the body, but neither punch landing clearly. But the left hook that followed up did.
In and out, baby. Go in, you score 3 or 4 shots, move out on angles. In and out on angles.
Moving good, Johnson. Moving good, in and out.
It's like y'all been working on angles, in and out, a little more foot movement.
What you're seeing again is 2 craftsmen. You don't have a Mike Tyson or an Arnold Schwarzenegger in here. You just got 2 fellas who really know what this game is about, and they're trying to figure out which one of them has advantages and disadvantages and probing for weaknesses at this point.
And again, we can't talk enough about the fact that in Curry's last 3 fights, butts were a deciding factor in his loss to Huntington and in his 2 wins over Montgomery and Santos. And in the first round today, Ray, he is doing the same thing.
Well, I didn't expect that, but again, we've witnessed that in the first round that Donald Curry is coming in with his head. McCALLUM also does the same thing here, but it's also inadvertently. The left hook that Mike McCALLUM landed on Donald Curry was a good punch. I didn't think it was that effective, but the replay justified it. That left hook rocked Donald Curry.
Curry got a right hand in during that exchange.
What I like about Donald Curry, he doesn't waste anything. The way to beat Donald is to make him miss and then capitalize on it. You can't stand directly in front of Donald.
And of course, McCallum's style historically is to be right in front of his man.
Exactly. He's getting a lot of head movement.
Don't hold him.
You know, the other thing is that both of these fighters have made their careers on being good, solid counter punchers. And when you got 2 counter punchers in the ring, somebody's got to go another way.
Oh, for sure, but I think here we find that both guys are being quite tactical and wait for the other guy to make a mistake. Donald wants to throw. Both fighters want to get that left hook off. They're not concentrating so much on their right hand. It's been with the right hand there by McCALLUM, but it's been the left hook.
Both have been effective, and a combination by McCallum. And an uppercut by McCallum.
Donald's trying to ride with the left hook, but his timing is off. He's not really riding with it.
Don't push.
See, inside Mike is really a master.
Oh, a big right hand by Curry.
That was a solid right hand, and it buckled the knees of Mike McCALLUM.
McCallum has never been down.
McCALLUM's still not steady. Donald needs to take advantage of this, although time is a factor here.
Less than 10 seconds.
It's a solid right hand, Barry.
Stay right on top of it. All right, now look, stay right on top. Just there. Yeah. Now you feel all right? Yeah. Good. All right. Now you're going to be all right now. Just stay right on top of it.
You got this guy going now.
Keep that jab going. You understand? Yeah. Okay.
Mike, were you working anymore?
Let's take a look and see how Curry set this up. A good right hand, and McCallum had to do everything he could to keep himself off the canvas. One thing that's pretty obvious here is that Curry has become the aggressor. Although there are 2 counter punches, as Barry pointed out before, it's Curry who is trying to make something happen.
And watch the left hand drop of Mike McCALLUM.
Unfortunately for Curry, Ray, that was about the only thing he did in that whole round, and he never did capitalize on it.
We may see a different thing this 3rd round here.
Well, Ray, the thing that you pointed out, the left hand of McCallum's that is dropped throughout his career at least cost him that one punch and a near knockdown. And there was another right hand.
I'm surprised that the corner of Mike McCALLUM didn't tell him to bring that left hand up. Bring it back to its place.
Just keep an eye on McCallum's left hand. Watch where he keeps it.
See, Donald is plotting. He's getting in closer. It's like a peep show. He gets in, looks for an opening, and then he drops the right hand.
He got a left hand in there, but he took a left hand in return by Curry. Curry now scoring heavily with the left as well as with that right hand.
It's interesting, Ray, isn't it, that Curry is also going to the body a lot in this fight.
Well, I think that he found out that to bring the hands down of Mike McCALLUM, those body shots proved to be effective.
Another right hand over the left of McCALLUM.
Curry's punch is a lot smoother, more fluent, whereas that Mike McCALLUM, I don't know, he just seems to be more lethargic. I don't see the snap behind his punches.
Oh, great. Snap back clean. Don't spin him. Don't spin him.
Good uppercut by Curry and a left hand behind it.
See, Donald doesn't need to wait. Curry does not need to wait.
Curry got McCallum's attention with that left hand counterpunch as well.
Curry can take control of this fight if he just continues to throw punches. A lot of times, Curry puts himself in a very unfortunate position by standing side too long.
Another right hand by Curry. Ray, does a fighter just start to get in bad habits like McCallum's dropping the left and just not change them?
I tell you, but I believe in biorhythm sometimes. Sometimes you just don't feel up to it. It's like the Monday morning blues. But you just can't have those things in boxing. I think a double left hook to the back of the head would be the job.
Curry in that round was starting to beat McCallum to the punch. He is the faster-handed puncher and seems to be solving the riddle.
Give me that ass well.
Keep the companies together, man. You got to be first. You got to be first.
Allow your work inside all
And
you
there
want.
is our punch stat. Look at the fight. This has nothing to do with the effectiveness of the punches, that is how hard they are. It does tell you the percentage of punches thrown and landed. And you can see that McCallum has thrown a lot more punches and landing less. About a half of the punches that Curry throws land, about a third of McCallum's.
Move that shoulder into his chest and punch coming up. Come on. You don't come up there.
One thing that could be a factor, there is some swelling over the left eye of Donald Curry. And there was a little bit of a butt there, too.
There needs to be more punches thrown by Mike McCALLUM. He's being out-hustled. Donald Curry gets inside. Donald Curry throws more punches. And Donald Curry, the last round, controlled the fight pretty much.
Another right hand by Curry and a left behind it.
He's beating Mike McCALLUM to the punch. That's what's happening.
And a left hand by Curry.
Donald now just picking his shots. And with more authority, too. The right hand that Mike has dropped, McCALLUM has dropped. Donald needs to throw a left hook.
A left hand again by Curry. McCallum almost almost seems confused by Curry.
Well, as long as Donald Curry's finishing with the left hook or some other punch, he's going to land. Bad mistake on Donald Curry's part. He puts both feet together, he can get knocked down. Here's a good example of it. Both feet are together. He's off balance here. All McCALLUM has to do is push him backwards.
All right, Brett, step back. Don't hit. Don't hit. Don't hold and hit.
Look at the left hand of Mike McCALLUM. Again, it's down. And there, I tell you, Barrett, there is no zap
Get out.
in Mike McCALLUM's punches.
Punch it, get out. Come on, you guys. Let's go.
There's a puffiness over the left eye, on top of the left eye of Donald Curry.
Yeah, that seems to be getting a little bit worse, too. We saw it between rounds last time, between the last two rounds. There was a good right hand by McCALLUM.
That would definitely turn the tables around. I'll tell you. Because it could prove to be a handicap. As the rounds go by, that eye will close, and it will be a handicap. I'm sure the corner of Mike McCALLUM will point that out.
Come on, punch it, get out. Don't hold him down. Break. Step back clean.
It can only get worse, Barry.
Right hand a little short by McCALLUM.
Punch it, get out. Don't hold him. Punch it, get out.
I think that's going to turn the tables around.
Break.
4 good, tough, hard rounds by 2 good, tough fighters.
You're putting them together now.
Let's take a look at that eye and how they're treating it.
Let's put them together, Don. Let's put them together.
Let him work with the eye swell.
They got it, baby. They got him going.
Got it.
Just keep moving around. Make him miss and then make him pay for it, okay?
All right. Relax, baby, and start putting your speed together off those angles, all right?
We'll get to it.
Here you see Curry throwing the left hand, and as you can see, he's more creative than McCALLUM. McCALLUM is tough and strong. Curry is the quicker and more creative of the two of them. And here's my scorecard. Up to this moment, I have Curry ahead by 1 point in rounds. That's 2-1-1.
Should mention to you that Harold Letterman, who's usually our unofficial judge here at HBO, not with us this evening, so Larry Merchant wearing 2 hats. We come to the 5th round. And we will watch closely the swelling over the left eye of Donald Curry, which got worse in that 4th round. McCALLUM, even though he's taken more punishment, is unmarked.
There's a great deal of resiliency in Mike McCALLUM. He comes back.
Left hand by McCALLUM, counter punch.
Donald was throwing some beautiful combinations here.
There was the right again, right up over the top.
McCALLUM is standing directly in front of Donald. That's why he's being hit. He needs to give some hand movement, left and right, side to side. He's not giving angles at all. He's directly in front of Donald.
And there is a left hand by Mike McCALLUM that came out of the blue and put Donald Curry on his back. 10. It's all over, and Mike McCALLUM is the champion. A classic one-punch knockout.
Oh, that was a beautiful punch. A beautiful left hook.
The stronger man won is all you can say.
It just
Up until that point, Curry seemed to be dominating the fight. It seemed to be going his way. A one-punch knockout is the last thing we expected to see, because that's not what McCALLUM is famous for. You wonder if some real weakness had been exposed in Donald Curry.
Donald, at earlier stages, he was seeming to be controlling the fight, had things going his way, except for the swelling over his left eye. But then all of a sudden, out of the clear blue sky, Mike McCALLUM released a beautiful left hook.
That is as classic a one-punch knockout as I've seen. Here's another look at it. Let's take a look, Ray.
Well, Donald Curry here, again, looks like he's controlling the fight, and the left hook there. And I tell you, here it is. I saw in the replay that Donald Curry's hands were down. Actually, he was moving backwards. I didn't think he was going to get up at this point here, Barry.
He was on his back until the count of 8. Here's another look. Just as clean a shot as a fighter can have.
Also, I noticed, if we get another shot of it, we see that Mike McCALLUM was not going straight down. This time he was moving his head left and right. Here we have the shot of it. You see, he's not going straight back. Left, right, left hook. Beautiful shot.
Took a step to his left, just exactly as you were saying a moment ago he should be doing.
Exactly, and it paid off.
That was a tremendous shot by McCALLUM. And you pointed out correctly that in the last round, the tempo of this fight started to change.
Well, I saw, because of the swelling, because Donald Curry was indeed becoming handicapped with his vision, and I also noticed throughout Mike McCALLUM's career, he has resilience. He comes back strong. But I don't think no one expected for it to be a one-punch knockout. No one can describe the feeling that's going through this man's mind now, Mike McCALLUM. He is so thrilled, so ecstatic.
And we will take a look at the final numbers in this fight from our punch stat statistics, but there's really